What's up, guys? So I recently did a video titled How to Build Your Legs and Your Glutes, and I decided to break down each exercise that I did in that video just so you can get a better understanding. I will leave a link to that video down below. Keep in mind, I am not a trainer. I'm just showing you what I do and what has worked for me. So let's start this series off with okay. So let's start this series off with sumo deadlifts. So before we get into the actual movement, I want to discuss footwear. When I deadlift, I make sure I wear a shoe that has good grip, a flat sole, and something that's low to the ground. And that's why I always wear Converses. Now, I also make sure that my left ankle is wrapped because I had ankle surgery a couple years ago. So to avoid further injury, I make sure I always wrap my ankle. I try to make sure my setup is always the same with my shins at about a 90-degree angle. I always make sure my toes are pointed out. That way my shins and my knees are clear from the bar path. I always make sure my hand position is in a straight line down to the bar inside of where my legs are. So I let the last clip play out a little bit because I wanted you to hear my breathing, because for the next step you want to make sure you breathe and brace. Engage your lats and keep your arms close to your body. By doing that, you're pulling the slack out of the bar. So here's a closer angle. Keep an eye on my shoulders. I'm about to show you how I engage my lats. Breathe, brace. You pretty much want to pull on the bar as you sink your hips into position.
You can do it. You just do it,
When bringing the bar up, you want to push into the floor. So pretty much think about it as spreading the floor apart with your feet. Now here's the important part. Are you listening? At the top position, be sure, please, be sure that you squeeze your glutes and drive your hips forward. Make sure you don't round your back, and please do not hyperextend your lower back at lockout. Just stand straight up. So in order to lower the bar, you pretty much want to unlock your glutes and lower the weight in a straight bar path as you're going down. Make sure you keep in mind that sumo deadlifts are slow off the floor and fast with the lockout. Other items you may see me using when I start lifting a little heavier is chalk. Chalk is good for a better grip on the bar, and then you may also see someone using lifting straps. I have lifting straps, but I don't really use them when I'm deadlifting. Another item I use when I start lifting heavy is a lifting belt. I have 2 lifting belts, so I haven't used it recently because I haven't gone that heavy, but if I ever start going heavier again, I will use my lifting belt. I would suggest starting off light and focus on the movements first. When going light, I try to keep it around 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, and then once I start getting heavier, I go to a 5x5, 5 sets of 5 reps. So I hope this video was a little bit helpful to someone. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Coming up next in this How to Grow Your Legs and Your Glutes series should be the hex squat. If you guys like this video, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.